Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Good morning everybody. My name is العظيم Susi. Today inshallah I will be giving this lesson of grammar about models. Models are very problematic for students, especially in high school years and in the baccalaureate year especially. So today focusing on first their definition. What are they? Models normally are words used with verbs to express ideas like possibility, obligation, permission, etc. Examples of model like may, might, can, shall, will, could, should, must, have to, would, ought to, have got to, and needn't. So these are all of them models, and we will discuss them in details in this video inshallah. So let's first see how models are used with the present and in present tense, with sentences in the present tense. So form, normally these words are these models are always followed by bare infinitive when they are expressing present situation. Example, Ali can play the piano. So in this sentence the model can is followed by the verb play. So Ali is a subject, can is our model here, and it's followed by a bare infinitive, because normally models are always followed by bare infinitive, whatever the case is. So in this case, Ali can play the piano. The model can is followed by the verb play, and the whole sentence expresses ability. That is to say, Ali is able to play the piano. So let's see the models that we have in English. So the first one is the model can. Can may express ability, and the example, I can swim but Alex can't. أنا أقدر على السباحة ولكن أليكس لا يقدر. So ability المقدرة, to be able to, يمكن نعوضها I can swim, ونقدر نقول I am able to swim. So this sentence expresses ability. Permission, we can also use can to ask for permission or give permission. Can I go out please? So the student in this sentence is asking his teacher to go out. So he's asking for permission to go out. Request, we can also use can to express request. Example, can you open the door please? Or could you open the door please? Both can and could can express request. The difference between can and could is in terms of politeness. Could is more polite than can من حيث التأدب والأدب. فكود أكثر تأدبا من قلنا كان. Follow next one. Offering help, we can use the model can to offer help. Can I help you? In this sentence the lady is offering her help for the young man to help him carry the books. Can I help you? Possibility, smoking can cause cancer. So the model here can, followed by the verb cause in the bare infinitive, and the whole sentence here expresses possibility. There is a possibility that smoking causes cancer. Let's see another model. May or might. May and might may express possibility, like in the case here, it may or it might rain today. I am making a possibility based on what I see, because I see the sky cloudy, so I can say that there is a possibility that it rains today. So it may rain today or it might rain today. The difference between may and might is in terms of degree of possibility. درجة ديال الاحتمال. 50% ولا 60%. فnormally one of them might أعتقد is more in terms of percentage. Asking for permission. may I go out? The students here is asking for permission. غتقولوا لي دابا عاد شفناها بكان. Yes. May, can and could, all of them can be used to ask for permission. ولكن كما قلنا قبيلة درجة ديال التأدب في الكلام. May I go out is very polite way to ask for permission. Giving permission. The teacher here, yes you may my dear. قلت لك تفضل تخرج. So the teacher here is giving permission and the students is asking for permission. And all these are expressed in the simple present, of course. Will, exception, it can, this model expresses the future or speaks about the future. But first it can express promise. I will love you forever. So the guy here is proposing to marry his girl and he is promising her that he will love her forever. So this is a promise. So will followed by a bare infinitive may express promise. Prediction, توقع. I think it will rain tomorrow. I'm speaking about a future prediction. And as we said earlier, based on some visual in front of me, بناء على واحد المعطى قدام عينيا اللي هو سماء غائمة, I think it will rain tomorrow. This is a prediction. Future decisions. To speak about mes décisions, my decisions, قرارات ديالي, mes décisions مستقبلية. For tomorrow, for example, tomorrow I will drive my friend to the airport. This is my decision for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to drive my friend to the airport. Will and going to are both used interchangeably sometimes. هذا تذكرته في السنة الياباني ديال will and going to. Next model is must. It can express necessity. حاجة ضرورية. She must or she has to go shopping. Must and has to are interchangeable in this case here. أنا تسميهم الكلام ديالي تنقول أخوت ولكن ماشي شقاقات. So she must go shopping because she is in need of some groceries. صاشي شويش ديال الحوايج عند البقال. So she must go shopping or she has to go shopping. When we use has to خصنا نردو بالنا للسوجي. عندي she has to go. We have to go because we're speaking about present situation. Positive deduction or certainty. التأكد يعني كنكون مأكد من شي حاجة يقينية من معطى حدايا وتنبني عليه واحد يقين إيجابي يعني positive ماشي فيه سالب ولكن إيجابي. Example. You worked all day long. You must be tired. شفت وحدة عينيا خدام النهار كامل فبنيت هذا اليقين ديالي أنه he must be tired ما غتكون غير عيان. So I'm sure of that. So that's why we are speaking about certainty. Must may express certainty in this case. وردوا بالكم معايا. Pay attention with what will come. Obligation. And here you can see the difference. Must may also express obligation. We must respect the elderly. It's different from the sentence we saw here. ماشي بحال بحال. السياق تختلف. فهذا السياق must كتعبر لي على certainty ولكن في هذا السياق must كتعبر لي على الوجوب. Obligation. We must respect the elderly. We don't have a choice. مالناش اختيار. We are obliged to. We ought to respect the elderly. Ought to. For obligation. Both of them can be used for obligation. In the present, of course. Next model is mustn't. It means we put a negative form with must to express prohibitions. And prohibition are what we call les interdits, الممنوعات. You mustn't smoke in here, sir. Imagine we are in a train, في قطار, and the person brings the cigarettes inside the cabin. كنقولوا له you mustn't smoke in here, sir. لأن القانون تيمنع عليك هنايا أنك تدخن هنا. So you mustn't smoke in here. Or you mustn't cheat in the exam. C'est contre la loi, ضد القوانين وتعاقب عليها. That's what we call, this is what we mean by prohibition. الموانع أو المنع. Can't. can be used to express impossibility. في هذه الحالة هذه I can't leave because I lost my passport. Is it possible for me to leave Morocco? No, it's not possible. Why? Because I don't have my passport. I lost it. I don't know when. So now it's impossible for me to leave. Can't plus bare infinitive about the present is expressing impossibility. It can also express prohibition. كما شفنا مع mustn't. Mustn't and can't can express prohibition. Sorry sir, but you can't bring your dog inside. A waiter speaking to a client. نادل كيهضر مع شي زبون بغى يدخل للريستوران وعنده كلب في يديه. So, sorry sir, but you can't bring your dog inside. Please, no dogs allowed. فهنا المنع ممنوع الكلاب يدخلوا للريستوران ديالنا. So it's prohibition. Negative deduction. ملي كنعبر على certainty بالنفي. ما نقدرش نقول mustn't. Impossible فتنخدم ب can't. He can't be studying. Impossible أنه يكون تيقرا دابا. علاش؟ بريت هذا المعطى على الكتاب اللي كنشوف في الطبلات الكوزينة. Look, his books are in the kitchen. So he can't be studying. مستحيل يكون تيقرا دابا ولا كيكون تيدرس ديالو الدروس ديالو. شوف كتبوا فين خلاهم في الكوزينة. He can't be studying. Look, his books are in the kitchen. Don't have to and needn't. It's totally the opposite of obligation. It's the opposite of obligation. It means absence of obligation or necessity. The boy is hurrying. He's walking in a hurry. And the old man says to him, you needn't hurry. We have got a lot of time. We needn't hurry. We needn't hurry. We don't have to hurry. We have got a lot of time. عندنا الوقت الكافي. ليش هاد الزربة وهاد العجلة؟ ما كاينلاش. So absence of obligation. Or you don't have to take trash out. I've already done it. ما كاينلاش تخرج الزبل برا الخارج. راه ديجا قمت به. You don't have to. عاوتاني again pay attention to the subject. هنا عندي you ولكن if I have she or he she doesn't have to. دونك خصني نرد بال لاكور ديالي مع لو فيرب بويسكو حنا كنهضروا في البريزنت تنس. should and ought to. should and ought to. advice وكاين اللي كيسميهم a weak obligation. كاين اللي كيسميهم obligation ولكن a weak obligation يعني أقل حدة من must ديال obligation وديال have to. advice in this case the doctor is speaking to his patient. You should go on a diet. ويقدر يقول له you ought to practice some sport because the guy here is suffering from what? From obesity. من السمنة. From obesity, so he is obese. That's why the doctor advised him the following or give him the following pieces of advice. You should go on a diet. You ought to practice some sport. Pay attention again to the modal should and ought to. They are followed by bare infinitive. قلنا هذه قاعدة خصنا نديروها حلقة في ودنينا. Modals are always followed by bare infinitive. Will be a in the past. Models in the past. كاين اختلاف بسيط with some models خصنا نردوا له البال. In this case I'm going to explain these few points with these models. Now form. Models in the past يقدروا to change. They can change their form وتتحولوا إلى ال past form ديالهم. We all know that the past form of can هي could و the past form of will هي would وال past form ديال shall هي should وال past form ديال may هي might ولكن ال past form ديال must ما عندهاش فكنبدلوها بختها اللي هي ماشي شقيقتها هي have to كتولي لنا had to. So هادشي تنقصدو بال past form ديال الموديل plus bare infinitive. هاد الاكزامبل بحال in this sentence he could run 15 kilometers when he was young but now he can't. لاحظوا معايا في الصورة راجل شارف في السن ولكن مني كان صغير he could run 15 kilometers. كان بالإمكان ديالو يجري 15 كيلومتر. دونك هذه ability كان he was able to ماشي I am able دابا ولكن he is able دابا لكن he was able in the past. So لاحظت قبيله معنا كنا قلنا can I can swim دابا رجعت could. فباش نعبروا على ability في الباست غيرت الفورم ديال الموديل الى الباست فورم ديالو وضفت عليه البير انفينيتيف. now شوف البريزنت now he can't كيهضر على البريزنت هو بقى في الحاله ديالو اللي هي can't. هادشي غنطرقوا انا وياكم فيما سياتي من الفيديو. so this is the code اللي هي the past form and this is run the bare infinitive ديالي. second model مع some models they do need to change their form كيتغيرونا من هاد لا فورم هادي. بعض المودلز ما كيتبعوش هاد لا فورم هادي كيتبعوا لا فورم الثانيه اللي هي موديل وكنضيفوا معاه have بيان سور تكون بير انفينيتيف ما مصرفاش لان قلنا المودلز دائما كيجيو متبوعين بالبير انفينيتيف بلس the past participle of the verb. الاكزامبل اللي عندي my example yes this guy is in a coffin في النعش ديالو متوفي ولا قول كيتوفى على فراش الموت في اللحظه الاخيره ديال الموت ديالو وقلنا عليها الجمله الصديق ديالو كيهضر مع الزوجه ديالو تيقول لها he should have stopped smoking earlier now it's too late. This was an advice in the past that the person didn't take seriously. he should have stopped كان عليه يتوقف على التدخين ولكن دابا سي ترو طار. دونك هذه تهضر لي على واحد weak obligation in the past ولا weak advice in the past ولا sorry an advice in the past. لاحظوا معايا هذا الموديل should متبوع بالverb have متبوع بالverb stopped اللي هو بايدي. هذا ماشي simple past هذا past participle. وبيان سور كنلاحظوا القاعده ديال دابلين ما نساوهاش كنا طرقنا ليها ديك الايام في القسم. so model plus have plus past participle. now let's see this is the model ديالي and this is have and this is the past participle. now we are going to discuss models in details في الباست ونشوفوا مقارنه بين البريزنت والباست. دونك كما قلنا قبيله ability ممكن نعبر عليها in the present وقلنا he can run 15 kilometers now. this is ability in the present عبرنا عليها باستخدام can plus bare infinitive. now if we are going to express the same thing ability but in the past I would say he could run 15 kilometers when he was young but now he can't. لاحظوا معايا he can't. so could تحولنا من كان إلى could plus bare infinitive. let's see possibility using can and may in the present. smoking can cause cancer. it may rain today. so both of them model followed by bare infinitive. so can or may في هذه الحالة plus bare infinitive. second example about the past or the same models. flew in the past could kill. flew in the past could kill. so here as you may see the sentence expresses a possibility in the past using could. it might have rained last night. look to the water in the ground. شوف الماء اللي كاين في الأرض. it might have rained. might plus have plus past participle عبرت لي على possibility in the past. could plus bare infinitive في الحالة الأولى والحالة الثانية فيها might plus have plus past participle. necessity with must. in the present she must or she has to go shopping today. must or have to plus bare infinitive. in the past غادي نقولوا yesterday she had to go shopping. فما يمكنناش نخدموا بماست في هذه الحالة هذه كنعوضوها بشقيقتها have to. in the past قلنا had to plus the verb in the bare infinitive. this is the rule. positive deduction or certainty using must. in the present you worked all day long now you must be tired. this is must plus bare infinitive to express certainty about a present situation. now if we're going to use the same model to express a certainty in the past I would say where are my cookies? I can't find my cookies. my brother must have eaten them when I was out. كنعرف خويا يديرها Where are my cookies? My brother must have eaten them when I was out. So this is a certainty about a past situation. Which situation? When I was out. This is past. Must plus have plus past participle expresses positive deduction or a certainty in the past. Must plus have plus past participle. Obligation with must and ought to. In the present, you must do your homework now. The boy doesn't have a choice. This is an obligation. He is obliged to do his homework, and his mother is standing next to him like a policeman. Must plus bare infinitive. عبرتنا على obligation في هذه الحالة in the present. Now if I'm going to speak about the past, في هذه الحالة هذه the students didn't do the exercise. ما درش التمرين. He is speaking to his teacher وقال لها I'm sorry. علاش sorry? Because he didn't do his homework. Why didn't you do your homework? You had to do it last night. Tu étais obligé de ديرو البارح. Last night. ديرت البارح. had to. فما كناش نخدم must في هذه الحالة هذه لأن كنهضر على last night. فبدلنا must بالإكويفالون ديالو اللي هو have to وحولنا للباست عطاتنا had to. وفي هذه الحالة عبرنا على obligation in the past باستخدام had to plus bare infinitive. Good. Impossibility باستخدام can't in the present. Now I can't leave because I've lost my passport. The policeman refuses to let me go through the customer services and go to my plane because I've lost my passport. Now I can't leave because I've lost my passport. خدمنا شفناها قبيله في الجملة can't متبوعة ب bare infinitive وعبرت لي على can't على impossibility في present. Donc can't plus bare infinitive. Now if I'm going to express the same thing, impossibility, but in this time in the past, look at this situation. Ahmed can't have left. I have just met him. مستحيل يكون غادر. يلا تلاقيته. Ahmed, I have just met him. So this is expressed through using can't, modal can't, plus have, plus past participle of the verb. Can't plus have, plus past participle of the verb. Absence of necessity and obligation. يعني غياب الوجوب. Needn't and don't have to. In the present, we needn't or we don't have to hurry. We've got a lot of time. وقلنا عبرنا عليها باستخدام إما needn't plus bare infinitive ولا don't have to plus bare infinitive. وبيان سور هاد don't have to كتغير على حساب التغير ديال لو سوجي في الجملة ديالي. إلا كان هي تولينا هنايا doesn't have to. If I'm going to express the same thing, absence of necessity or obligation using the past or in the past, look in this sentence here. These friends or these boys went to the hospital to see their friend because he is ill and they brought with them some gifts. صديق ديالهم قال لهم you needn't have brought gifts, thank you. ما كنتيش تهدبوا راسكم وتجيبوا هاد gifts. You didn't have to. You needn't or you didn't have to bring gifts. So لاحظوا معايا needn't plus have plus the past participle of the verb ولا didn't have to زائد bare infinitive. Needn't plus have plus past participle or didn't have to plus bare infinitive. لاحظتوا معايا التغيير من don't have to didn't have to أي تغيرنا من present into the past. Advice. Pieces of advice. Pieces of advice. In the present نقدروا نعبروا عليهم باستخدام should ولا ought to. You should stop smoking. It's bad for you. This is an advice. عبرنا عليها باستخدام should or ought to plus bare infinitive. In the past we would say he should have stopped smoking earlier. Now it's too late. عبرنا عليها كما شفنا قبيله في المثال باستخدام should plus have plus past participle. نقدروا نقولوا he ought to have stopped smoking earlier. Now it's too late باستخدام ought to plus have plus past participle. All I have for you in this lesson. I hope I was of great help to you. So see you inshallah in the next video and thanks for watching. Bye.